Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is your general angel reading for the week of November 29th through December 5th of 2021. Okay, the cards wanted to go kind of here, there, and everywhere. Thanks for joining me. This is Yetta Pearl. And so let's just see. Okay, we've got a bit of a jumble here. Yeah, that one's good. All right, so the cards are coming out. This is so you know, because suddenly now we're into December of 2021. And so I'm being reminded again by the angels to ask you guys to kind of do like a year in review kind of thing about, you know, what you liked throughout the world. You know, if you think about, you know, all the negative things that happened, and you know, it is uppermost in everybody's minds, right? 2021 sucked, you know, all that stuff. Okay, if you have to go there first, do that, but then make sure that you go to the positive side as well, because it wasn't all bad, the year. Like, there was a lot of great stuff that happened this year. So just, you know, seek those things out in your mind and build them up and make them how they were, or better, and just acknowledge all that. You're not being disloyal. I know that sounds crazy. We're all kind of committed to this 2021 was an awful year kind of thing, right? You're not being disloyal to anyone, let alone yourself, if you acknowledge the good stuff. Like, yes, some bad things happened. Okay, they happen every year. Relax about that. Focus on the good stuff that happened, because it's equally worthy, right? Okay, that's your reminder. All right, so let's see. Oh, this looks good. Oh, this looks really good. Okay. Laugh more. It's like life has been too serious for you guys lately. You just need to have some laughs. And see this, like she's kind of trying to hold it back. Don't try and hold it back. Like, laugh out loud, like guffaw. Look that word up if you don't know what that means. It's really an awesome word. I love that word. And have fun. Like, life just doesn't need to be serious all the time. It's okay to have fun and be lighthearted and enjoy your time and your life and your days, and the people that you normally wouldn't let yourself enjoy. Definitely have fun with those people, right? Yeah, just let it be lighter. Life is not meant to be serious all the time, right? And you know, you have all these blessings. Just look around at your life and see how amazing this truly is. And okay, so I can feel a bunch of you saying, yeah, I am so aware of all that. It is amazing. And it is. It is. You're right. So keeping this stuff in mind. Okay, so it feels like somebody has been asking for you know, something, or an action, an event, a product, a thing. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. That's what you've been manifesting, and here it comes. So especially the more you notice all the good stuff, the more you kind of bask in that and just feel good about it, the more it comes to you. Yeah, it's awesome. Love that. Love that. Okay, so there's somebody's, I don't know if somehow there's a challenge to you about, I don't know, an idea you have, a belief that you have, something that, you know, a lot of times we talk about things that are no longer serving you. This one is still. This is a good one. Whatever it is that you've been committed to, that you're convinced of, that you're confident in, somebody is going to kind of try and change your mind, or they're going to tell you you're wrong, or, you know, something along those lines where somebody's going to indicate that they disagree with you. They can disagree all they want. Who cares, right? You need to stand your ground because you are confident in what you believe for yourself. And this is serving you well. You need to keep that belief. It feels like to somebody that, did you recently change your perspective on something? That's what it feels like. And that somebody that you previously agreed with now is kind of expecting you to continue to agree with them, but your stance has shifted a certain amount. Maybe not fully yet, but it's like you surprise them when you say, I'm kind of reconsidering that. Let's talk about this more. Let's just, and sometimes the other person will not be receptive to that. They don't want to review it. They don't want to reconsider anything. They don't want to add anything to their beliefs. They just want to stop there and be there for a while. And that's totally fine. They can do that. But you can also, stand your ground is exactly what it is. So be firm in that. Not inflexible, not aggressive. Just, no, this is what I've learned this and I've learned that, and that has changed my perspective on it. Because it has. It's not up for discussion. Well, okay, that came out wrong. The angels are saying, yes, it's up for discussion, but changing your mind back to the previous way is not what's good for you. Okay, all right. And you have a lot of support in your position. No matter what your position is, you're not alone. You have a lot of support. There is a lot of evidence to support you, and a lot of people, and so you can feel good about what you know now, how you feel about it, how you personally want to have that in your life, right? So so feel good about it. Yes. All right. And so now we come to this part where, and this feels like a different subject. There's been some kind of a challenge you've been facing, some kind of a problem, and that is resolved now. By the end of this week, everything is sorting itself out. And part of this, you just have to step back and allow it to do its thing. It feels like at the beginning of the week, you'll have to kind of set something in motion to get this to resolve, but that by the end of the week, you will have been able to leave it alone, let it work its own magic, and then everything comes together and it's fine. This feels like some kind of an ongoing thing. It's not really a battle, but it's something that this is a revisit of it. And it's entirely possible that this will come up yet again in the future. But every time it gets a little easier, right? It gets a little, be careful not to just regurgitate old whatever you think worked last time, right? Continue reviewing this in your own world, in your own thoughts, so that you remain fresh about it, so that you understand the ongoingness of this problem, and so that you can continue to resolve it as it comes up. I'm not sure if this is work related or if it's home related. They're not really they are giving me that. It's just for some of you it's work and some of you it's home. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. In fact, some of you, they're even showing me on the bus, like transit bus or something. I don't know the circumstances. That's what they're showing me. So, okay. Either way, resolved by the end of the week. And like they're saying, like it may come up again in the future, but it's okay because you have everything that it takes to continue to just deal and just understand what's going on and be able to look deeper every time. That's good. And through that, that brings about your personal healing. These are things like this problem, any problem is something that triggers you. Somebody else, like the person next to you, might be going like, I don't get why it's a problem for you. I don't care about that. It's no big deal to me. But to you it is. It's a trigger for you. And it's an indication that something needs to heal. And so as you resolve those problems, ask your angels for help. Ask them to give you clarity so you can see exactly what's going on with you and with other people, right? So that understanding can happen, and tolerance and acceptance can happen, and healing on your part. You can't make anybody else heal. That's up to them. But you can work on your own stuff and make yourself, give yourself all the chances of success at this that you possibly can. You know, if you kind of get stuck, which we all do at times, and you sit there and go, no, I'm tired. I don't want to work on my stuff right now. Come on, give me a break, right? We all do that sometimes. And you can do that. It's totally fine. You just won't make progress in that moment. So as soon as you can see any, even a minute little part of this, of how it applies to you and what's going on with you, why that triggers you, why you think that's a problem, then things can start to heal. Okay, and you're doing good. You're doing good. Even if this is a tired of working on your shit week, right? You're still doing good. You still need that time to regroup. Okay. All right. So here we have the daily guidance cards. Let's just see one last bit. Yeah, relationship. So this feels like, this resolving the problem, standing your ground, all that stuff is relationships. It's definitely people. Like it's not just hierarchy or, the big shots who you've never met or whatever. It's not just that. It is your relationships with the people that you spend time with every day. And your number one, like as they're saying here with your healing and being aware of your own triggers and your own reason why you feel like that thing is a problem, that's your number one relationship. And because you're the only one that you can work on you, right? Nobody else can work on you to help you heal, just as you can't work on anybody else to help them heal. It's all an inner thing, inside job, right? And so your relationship with yourself is the first one that you need to be aware of. And then with those closest to you, and it, as your own healing happens and your perspective changes and your ease grows, then your relationships with those around you also get healthier. Okay, that's beautiful. All right. Thank you, Leo, so much for joining me. I appreciate you more than you can possibly know. And I want you to know that I love you. And I'll see you next week.